was always a very fit person and with a very healthy lifestyle, and also did not have any symptoms as such until they came on pretty suddenly, and actually they were all related to my liver, not to the lung, because by then the cancer had spread. So after an initial sort of misdiagnosis, when all the tests were done and the confirmatory genetic tests were also done, that is when they diagnosed me with stage 4 ALK positive lung cancer. Cancer is always, you can say there can be different factors, but air pollution in this particular case has been identified as a very, very important trigger. In the longer term, which is of course different for all of us, it could be 1 year, 2 years, 5 years or 10 years, every organ in the body is certainly being affected in some way or the other, whether it is causing early onset dementia in people or raising blood sugar levels, or triggering arthritis, or then of course cancers of various kinds. It might not happen immediately, and that is why people often don't see it as a problem which is that important. But surely all of us are being fed this poison, and it might be a slow poison, but we're all taking it in, and it will have consequences, if not today, then down the line at some point.
30 years back, 90% of the patients were smokers. They were men, and they were in their 50s and 60s. It was known as a disease of elderly smoker men.
Okay.
And when I look at my current data, I find a smoker, non-smoker difference to be 50-50, which means half of my patients today are so-called non-smokers. I find the men-women ratio also to be about 60-40, which means as opposed to rarely women, today 40% of the patients are women. It's a huge demographic change, which I have observed in a short span of 30 years. I attribute it conclusively because if you look at the composition of the cigarette smoke and you look at the composition of the polluted air, you find that the cancer-causing agents are common to both. Air pollution is a serious health crisis facing most of the country. Almost 98% of the surface area is affected.